Hello everybody, my name is Frost, Jeff Frost, this is Epic, and welcome back to Skyrim. We're just gonna keep doing Dawnstar. We're gonna go recruit Serana. That's also really close to, Actually, first I want to go here and I want to discover that fort that was showing up on my upper thing. I'm not going to go into it, but I want to have it on my map as a fast travel location, because that's like a far corner of Skyrim. Lydia, could you deal with that, please? Ugh. Another soul for my collection. Right, what is this fort? Or tower, or whatever. Stendar's Beacon. Something to do with the vigilance of Stendar? Looks that way, yeah. Is this the people that we're...
Wherever the Daedra hide, the vigil of Stendar will cast them into the light.
The mercy of Stendar does not extend to Daedra.
The suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished.
Alright. Now that we've got that, actually it seems like my easiest way there is going from Dawnstar. Let's just go to Highgate Ruins and then travel from there to Dawnstar. Oh. Oh, goodness me. Are these vampires? Or just generic mages? Because I know that once you start the Dawnguard questline, you... Oh, they're cultists! This is the Dragonborn DLC. Oh, damn it! Oh, for goodness sake. Lydia, you idiot. She literally walked right into the path of my bow. Well, are they gonna be here again? Or, oh my, nope, there's a different random encounter now. was a good shot. Oh, and it's fighting a giant. Oh no. Lydia. Oh, nice. I trapped the giant soul. What kind of soul was that? Was that grand? Greater. Probably. And some frostbite spiders on top of all of that? What was going on here? It's just a battle for the ages over here.
Still here. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Let's get going then.
That crossbow's filling up a lot of my carrying capacity. Oh, we got a Horker over there. Is that an Arctic fox or is that a wolfy thing? Is there anything interesting on those islands? Also, is this shipwreck going to be a fun one, or is it going to just immediately result in me getting attacked? Nirnroot. I need to sometime just find a list of locations you shouldn't enter for fear of disrupting quests. And then, if ever I find a location while wandering that isn't on that list, I can just go into it. Because there are a lot of I'm just like avoiding a ton of locations for fear of disrupting quest lines. But oh. I'm avoiding a ton of locations for fear of disrupting quest lines, but there are some quests that only start when you enter certain locations. So if I just avoid locations until I get a quest for them, then I'll never get to enter them. And then there are a handful of locations that just aren't connected to quests at all. Oh, it's a Stormcloak camp. That's what the... Or, sorry, Imperial camp. That's what the Skyrim symbol is. I'm being gone. Chill. I'll come along and kill you guys later. that's still a long ways off. Should I go to that, or should I just keep heading to Dawnstar and discover that first? Because right now Dawnstar is closer. Maybe I discover this Dwemer ruin over here, and then use that to get to the Dawnguard questline place as a fast travel location, but first go to Dawnstar. You gonna give me the Zinch left? Okay. Well, I don't actually want to fast travel to this because, it's got dangerous people. Let's just head to Dawnstar first. We also have some quests in Dawnstar, actually, so maybe I will do those right now. Ah! What is this? Windward Ruin. Windward probably is what it is. Probably not Windward, as in like all one word, but rather Windward, as in two words combined into one, because it's out in the middle of a snowy, windy area. So it's probably designed as a ward against the wind. Alright, there's Dawnstar. And Dawnstar, if I recall correctly, is the city with the easily accessible merchant chest.
So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I'm glad to see there is much beauty.
Khajiit is ready for any troublemakers. Bring your coin, but do not bring without again. May the sun keep you warm.
Silly Khajiit, I'm not gonna buy from you. I'm just gonna go and find your merchant chest.
Divine safe, Skull. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Your man Auric is wearing his old Legion armor. What should I make of that?
He's proud of his service, Skald. The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawnstar.
This isn't over. I catch you sending one letter to General Tullius. I'll have you both executed.
You come to Dawnstar at a bad time. Tempers are fiery.
Did I see you arguing with someone?
Skald supports Ulfric's rebellion, and he doesn't like having a couple of old legionnaires living in his town. He's a fool. A dragon has attacked Helgen. Dawnstar needs the Empire now more than ever.
You are talking to a member of the Stormcloaks. I came at a bad time, what's wrong?
Not a single man or woman in Dawnstar has gotten a good night's rest in days. We keep having the same nightmare, over and over. If people aren't tired, they're angry. And if they aren't angry, they're afraid. It's made keeping order a mess. I hear Mara has sent one of her priests to the inn to try to calm people down. But I don't know how much words will do now.
I was looking for a drink or some work.
Drowning your troubles in mead? A lot of folks are doing that these days. You'll want the Wind Peak Inn. As for work, you could try to catch Scald in a good mood, but your best bet would be working in the mines. They're on opposite ends of town. Stay out of trouble now.
My duty is to guard Brina Meredith.
Unless you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you.
Is Dawnstar prepared for dragon attacks?
The only reason dragons are attacking is because Talos is angry with us for turning our backs on him. As soon as we drive the Empire out of Skyrim, the dragons will vanish. Mark my words.
How's Dawnstar faring in the war?
The Stormcloaks are destined to win this fight. Talos is with us, and when you fight under a divine's blessing, victory is assured. Dawnstar has a history of being the site of battles that have crippled the fate of the Empire. I hope this remains true. Don't bother me again unless it's important.
The Jarl is tired. Be mindful of that. By the divines, I'm tired.
Everybody's tired because they can't get rest. I should probably try and like rent a bed and sleep so that I can is this where the chest is? Don't think so.
Come to Dawnstar at a strange time, friend. Seems everyone in the town is having nightmares.
I should probably try and find a bed to rest in so that I can have one of these nightmares. Where is the Dawnstar merchant chest again? If anybody's wondering what I'm talking about, in Dawnstar, there is the merchants in Skyrim, the way they work is their inventory is stored in a chest underneath the map. In Dawnstar, there is a merchant chest that is close enough to the surface of the map that you can actually access it through the ground. Is it over here?
Yes?
Well, the kid says yes. He was right. Whoops. I don't know what that was that I just took.
Old Lady Frida is a grouch. She sure can whip up a cure for the rattles fast.
You're wrong to come here, stranger. No rest in Dawnstar.
Can't sleep well no matter how much drink I put in me.
Alright. First let's check out the museum.
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaks on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening, Lydia. Here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend.
Museum of the Mythic Dawn?
Yes. My collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for.
Sounds good.
Let's talk inside.
One moment. This is close enough that I can walk to it quickly for a fast travel point. Or so I thought. There we go. It's suddenly gotten very bright. The sun came out.
Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss. The tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of the Mythic Dawn would meet and plot. The cult's greatest accomplishment was the assassination of the Septim Dynasty and the opening of the Oblivion Gates. That burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, the blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. It's said that Mankar Cameron used the book to open a portal to a paradise where all his followers would live forever. The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Cameron. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side.
Not gonna give me the information on this one. Oh right, this is a Daedric quest, right? This is the Mehrunes Dagon knife.
Did you have any questions about the museum? Or would you rather talk business?
Let's talk about this job you want done.
A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it
About to
into
get a
3
third
fragments and pledged to keep them apart
Daedric
forever.
weapon.
That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim.
You want me to get these fragments?
At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders. And the third owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked.
I want to know more about the razor.
The razor is Mehrunes Dagon's personal artifact. It has always heralded bloody change and carnage. It's held many names. Dagger of the Final Wounds, Bane of the Righteous, the Kingslayer. The Mythic Dawn worshipped Dagon as a god. Having his razor would be invaluable to my collection. Good luck finding the fragments.
The mortar and pestle makes potions, if you can't tell from the name. Just step up to the counter. No, I don't have anything for bad dreams, so don't ask.
How do you pick up the herb trade?
My husband. We used to go out into the wilds and collect ingredients together. He used to call me his pretty juniper. It's quite romantic, if you're an alchemist. Frost took the old fool a few seasons back while he was looking for the ring of pure mixtures. I found the ring's resting place after he died. but I'm far too old to go exploring some cave now.
I could find that ring for you.
Well, aren't you sweet? I'd be happy to give you some alchemy training in exchange for the ring if you bring it to me.
What have you got for sale?
So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Imagine I buy the Draught of Haggling and then use it to
If you find that ring, bring it here.
get better prices off of her. No need to follow me, I was just looking. Is this the tavern? No. This is the Jarl's mansion. So is this the tavern? That's the barracks.
We lost? Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll?
Yeah. Lydia, what are you doing over there? Oh, this is the tavern, isn't it? Yep. Wind Peak Inn.
Need something?
What's wrong with everyone around here?
The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it.
What could you do anyway? Dreams aren't real.
These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord, Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares. Not unlike a cough marks a serious illness. I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent.
What's your plan?
I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard.
What do you mean, return? You've been there?
I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares.
I trust you. How can I help?
Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry.
Is this another Daedric artifact quest? Who's the Daedric Lord Vermina?
Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return, apart from visions of horror and despair.
What does she do with the memories?
Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent. I promise to answer all of your questions. Follow me.
Need a room? Don't worry. Nightmares don't seem to happen for travelers.
Well, damn. I wanted to get to sleep so that I could get one of the nightmares.
I envy you travelers. Dreams aren't affecting anyone not from here. I'd better get going.
That's not fair. I wanted to... I wanted to get a nightmare.
Follow me. It's this way.
I've done the...
It feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helpless
see, this is really annoying. If I walk, I'm slower than him, and if I run, I'm faster than him. And obviously, if I sprint, I'm way faster.
The tower on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her.
I've done the Mehrunes Razor quest before, but I don't think I've done this one before, so... And that's why I'm jumping on this. Because I'm pretty sure this is going to be another Daedric artifact. Like... We're going into a temple to a Daedric lord to stop a bunch of magical nightmares. Why are you so slow? Oh. Tragic that I don't have an active chat. Otherwise, I'm certain I would have gotten a slew of messages just going tequila right then, which could have been fun. Could have been a fun way to pass the oh my goodness me.
Take heed, then. Waken.
Ah. Why are they so hard to hit? Stop moving! Nice. Stop moving! God damn it, I hate ice wraiths. Nice. Okay. Could have warned us about those Erendur. I'm sure I could find a bunch of my arrows lying around if I took the time to scavenge for them. I'm down to 84 steel arrows.
Before we enter, I must must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Were they successful?
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
Why is it dangerous if they're asleep?
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken, both orcs and priests alike.
What does the miasma do?
The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process.
Is the gas dangerous?
Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all.
So, Arandur is gonna maybe lose his mind? Or the people in there have all lost their minds? Or both?
All will become clear.
Well, that's not an ominous thing to say. Not at all. What's that sound? That's not a good sound.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open.
While you're doing that, I'm just gonna do some looting. Yep, Arandur is being totally not at all ominous and worrying with his phrasings. Oh. Oh dear. Oh yep, it is dissipating.
Now, I'll show you the source of the nightmares. Over here. Behold the skull of corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
What am I hearing? Oh, that requires a key. Damn. Oh dear. Hey, you can't just dodge my arrows like that. That's cheating. Arandur, you might want to defend yourself. Not the brightest.
Damn it! The priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Looks difficult to breach.
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
You seem to know an awful lot about this place.
I suppose there's no point concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
Why keep it a secret?
When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
Who voices Arandur? It sounds a lot like, okay, it's not, but it sounds a lot like, Andy Serkis. Alright, I'm ready.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on. We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed. Yes,
How can
my
this skull
son.
be affecting Dawnstar?
What is it I can help with? Lore holds that the skull of corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day. We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
Then come on, let's go. Let's go!
It's just up here.
Yeah, I know. I checked the door earlier.
Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within.
Wait, where is Lydia? Hello? Hold on. She was with us outside.
Huh?
There you are. Come on, come inside. Why can Lydia not follow me? Probably there's gonna be some, like, plot relevant thing that it doesn't want to have a follower here for. That's a bit worrying. It's also a bit worrying because this dude's a squishy mage and I'm a squishy stealth archer, so if we encounter anybody, we're kinda in a bad state. No, don't heal yourself, cheater. Oh, that's actually not trapped. Huh. Expected it to be trapped. Usually, when items are displayed on pedestals like that, they are trapped.
This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact.
I'm gonna hazard a guess that it is, because, oh boy.
What was that?
If it wasn't intact, then it would cause problems for the plot. Bye-bye.
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need.
What am I looking for?
We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower level.
Okay, but I need to loot the people I killed first. Oh, we got a door here with a chest. Damn. Nice. That was a convenient starting placement or starting situation. Alright, what do we got here? Chords of Madness. Pretty sure it's not on that shelf. I think you can keep moving, buddy. Well, he's certainly thorough in his inspection of each shelf. Well, the book is in this room, so I'm guessing we're gonna need to proceed further into that next room after I get it. So let's hold off for now. Although I could just start shooting them now while they're still unconscious rather than waiting for Erendur to start waking them up. For over 1,000 years, the priests of Vermina have been masters of the art of alchemy. The complexity and potency of their mixtures are nothing short of legendary. These alchemical treasures are so highly sought after that a single draught showing up on the black market commands sums in tens of thousands of septims. Of the numerous potions that have surfaced to date, Vermina's torpor is perhaps the most impressive. A single sip of this viscous liquid places the imbiber in a state known as the dream stride. This condition allows the subject to experience the dreams of another as if they were actually there. The subject becomes an integral part of the dream, behaving as if they belong. To any other entities in this dream state, the subject will be mistaken for the dreamer. The subject will even find his mannerisms, speech patterns, and knowledge expanded appropriately. To an observer, after the subject has imbibed the potion, they will appear to vanish. As the subject traverses distances within the dream, they will also be traversing distances in the actual world. When the torpor's effect is expired, the subject will fade back into reality in the exact location projected within the dream stride. Some dream strides have transported their subjects a few feet, and some have appeared thousands of miles from their origin in a matter of minutes. It's to be noted that the dream stride is highly dangerous and presents the subject with numerous pitfalls. In certain dreams, subjects have been exposed to life-threatening scenarios such as sicknesses, violence, and even death. In most cases, the subject simply fades back to our world without harm, but in some instances the subject never reappeared and was assumed to have expired, or the subject reappeared deceased. It's also quite possible that the subject could reappear in a precarious or hazardous location in reality, even though that location appeared safe within the dream stride. Vermina's torpor is as mysterious and elusive as the priest that created it. It's unknown whether this unique transport mechanism is a result of the torpor itself or simply the odd machinations of Vermina, but the potential for using the dream stride to penetrate seemingly impassable obstacles certainly outweighs its mysterious nature. I see. Found it.
Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way.
Dude, you're gonna burn the book.
It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor.
Is that some kind of potion?
Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the dream stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
That's amazing.
Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person.
I'm going to be your test subject then?
As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
Sounds dangerous. How can you be certain?
I will not lie to you. There is some risk involved. The last time the torpor was imbibed could have been decades ago. But I swear upon Lady Mara that I will do everything within my power to prevent any harm from befalling you.
Do you know where we can find the torpor?
All believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
What will the dream stride feel like?
You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes and with your own body. Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own. Thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream or just the machinations of Vermina.
How will I know when to awaken?
I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure your safety. If I deduce anything is amiss, I will use my arts to bring you back. Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled.
How will you watch over me while I slumber if
I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the
I
torpor
disappear when I'm sleeping? Dude, pay attention to what you're doing. Almost walked right into that enemy. Like, the book very specifically said that I would disappear and then reappear afterwards. God damn it, Arendor. Stop moving.
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor.
I'm going to have to find this one too, aren't I? How will I know what it looks like?
It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion. I'll begin searching up here. The torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, bring it to me.
Tall bottle? You just said it would be a small bottle. Psst. Get out of my way. Should I be worried about the amount of resist shock potions I'm finding?
Yes,
found the
my son.
torpor.
I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink.
Here, now?
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works. Continue. We still have much to do.
Do I drink it immediately, or am I supposed to be following him first? I feel like I'm supposed to follow him back before I drink it. And drink it outside the gate rather than just right there.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Baron.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
Miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina?
I've made my peace. I'm ready.
Then it's decided.
I was about to start talking
Brother
with my
Casimir,
Skimbleshanks voice,
you
but
must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thorin, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Agreed. To the death.
Then let it be done. Farewell, my brothers.
why are you just sitting there eating bread during the middle of an orc invasion?
You can't beat me! I'll skin you alive.
Please don't.
I'll gut you like a horker! Here we go!
Oh no. Stop it. Stop it. That's mean. Took me a while to realize that I was back in the real world and not in the dream. So I was just like walking, trying to find where the next scene was. And it just
worked.
Resulted in me walking right into the enemies.
You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it.
It was remarkable, as if I were really there.
How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull.
We can discuss it later. We need to proceed.
Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend. Come. We must get to the skull and destroy it.
I love how he says lead on, and then immediately my quest that pops up is follow him. Oh, damn it. I did not mean to do that. Nope. Stay down. Alright, I should not recharge my bow right now, because I'm just fighting human opponents, and I can't trap their souls. I don't have any soul gems.
This what you want, huh? Time to end this
Ah.
game. I cannot best you.
I cannot best you! Fireball. Just seemed a bit overkill. What a position to die in. Yo. Okay, that's just a corpse. Idiot. Arendur, can you stop waking them all up? Switch back to my iron arrows for a while. I have plenty of them. And while they do a bit less damage...
Barry, Thorin, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Arander, priest of Mara.
Arander?
You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you.
Oh, I was in his
No,
memories.
I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice. Never should have come.
They're just attacking each other. That's convenient.
Vermina, forgive me.
I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends.
I gathered.
Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so?
We had... no choice.
Yes, you're right. If they needed to die so that Dawnstar could live, then it was worth the price. It's time. The skull must be destroyed. If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara. First, an incantation to remove the barrier.
Oh, but it's a Daedric artifact. What if we just don't destroy it?
I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier and send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arander will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
Okay. Free Daedric artifact. I don't think he was actually going to turn on me, but... I'm getting a Daedric artifact out of it. It's not one that I'm probably going to use. I don't wield staves, but still. Sorry, Arander. You seemed like a decent enough fellow. But I'm greedy. My morality is compromised. Plus, I want the achievement for collecting all the Daedric artifacts, and I can't get that if you destroy it. It's possible that Vermina was telling the truth, and that Arander would have turned on me. But I'm pretty sure that was a total lie. I'm pretty sure that that he would have actually destroyed it, and I didn't want him to. to explore all of this area. Okay, there's nothing. Well, we've gotten at least 2 Daedric artifacts today. So that's pretty cool. I need to start doing Stormcloak quests so that I can unlock Hierim, or Jerim, if you want to pronounce it that way, but I go Hierim. Because Hierim has some nice weapon display racks that I can start putting these onto. Hi, Lydia.
I've got your back.
Good, I just murdered a man in cold blood. The hilt is in Morthal. Pommel is all the way up there. Where is... The blade is down there. Okay. Well, that's going to be the end of that episode for YouTube. So to the people on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to hit every button you can find on YouTube. I won't see you in the next one because I'm looking at a webcam, but if you choose to watch it, you'll see me in the next one. Farewell.